we are here at ZomBcon still with the director of the upcoming film Dead Season, Adam Deyoe. And let us know a little bit about how you got into filmmaking, Adam.
Well, I made two features while I was in high school, and then I made a zombie movie when I was a freshman in college, I think. And George Romero came to the school to talk to my screenwriting class, and I gave him a copy of the movie, and you know, just not really expecting too much. He took it home. He watched it, and he called me up like 3 days later, and he told me what he thought of the movie and everything like that. And he said he invited me to come see Night of the Living Dead. Like, he said, "Oh, I'm going to be back in a couple of weeks. You should come see it." And he came to this Night of the Living Dead screening back in Boston, and he came and sat next to me during the whole thing, and it was pretty cool. I think War was playing there too, or something like that. But anyway, so when he did that, I was like, well, I guess maybe if George Romero liked my movie and actually took the time to call me, not only is he the nicest guy in the world, maybe I should make zombie movies. So yeah, I've made 3 zombie movies so far. So.
Wow, and have they had like DVD distribution, theatrical distribution?
Yeah, sort of. My movies have come out through Trauma.
Well, I mean, Trauma. People love Trauma. That's
yeah. Yeah. Lloyd also has been very, very nice to me. Lloyd Kaufman, the head of Trauma. He's very helpful, and he's cameoed in everything that I've done, and he distributed my movies, and he's actually giving me an award next week. So.
Wow, what award is that?
I really don't know what it is. It's I'm getting it at the American Film Market. I think it's called. I don't know what it's called, but Jenna Fisher got it last year from The Office. So I don't know.
Awesome. Prettiest face, maybe. Who knows? So Danny Hicks told us a story about how he met you, and then later you guys teamed up in Dead Season. How did that first meeting go about?
I met him on I first came to LA, I first moved there, and I was working on a short film or something like that a friend of mine was working on, and they said that Danny Hicks was going to be there, and I immediately knew who that was. I was like, oh, I'll come and work there for free, and if I can meet him and sign an autograph for me, and then we just started talking, and we bonded over Tom Waits, that I really love Tom Waits, and he loves Tom Waits, and we just talked about Tom Waits, and that's all we did, and I said, well, you know, I'm going to make a movie sometime. You should be in it. And he said, okay. And so I called him when I had a part for him finally and some money to make a movie. And he was like, sure. And we stayed in touch for like 5 years. And then that's that. He introduced me to Tim Quill, who's also in Dead Season. And I met him at Comic-Con, actually. And that's it. So.
Wow. So give us the pitch on Dead Season. What is this movie about?
Well, a lot of people have been comparing it to Survival of the Dead on the internet recently. It's only because it's a zombie movie. And it takes place on an island, and there's some military kind of guys there. But so it's similar in that way. But we had no idea about Survival of the Dead when we made it. So we shot in Puerto Rico on an island called Vieques off the coast, and it's an old Navy testing site. And they did Agent Orange there, and nukes, and depleted uranium, and it's a pretty dangerous place. But it's all. I heard it's actually one of the most radioactive and messed up places in the country. So
you went to film a movie there?
Yeah, we were actually the second film ever to film there. The first was Lord of the Flies back in 1958. So, but they only just stopped bombing there like 5 years ago. The Navy still is blowing up bombs because there's 20,000 unexploded bombs still on the island. And every Thursday, they gather a bunch together and blow them up. But we shot on this island because all the abandoned bunkers, abandoned buildings, and everything like that. And we were like, we got to make a zombie movie here. So the premise is 2 characters escape from Miami, get on a boat, because going to an island is the safest place you could possibly be in a zombie apocalypse. They get there and meet a community of military people that are a little bit strange in what they do there and to stay alive. It's a very heavy survival movie about starvation, pretty much, and what to do to survive. So.
Wow, very interesting. So you have this history of zombie films. Any other horror genres, subgenres you're looking to get into?
Well, mostly, this is my first serious horror movie. All my other movies have been comedies. There's horror comedies, hence the Trauma. So, like, they're all just really silly stuff. This one's really serious. The next one I want to do, Danny and I have been talking about and trying to just get funding for, is a children's horror film. So it's like a PG-rated, like like Monster Squad kind of thing.
Awesome, very cool. Not enough of that nowadays. And what else can we see you in the future? Have you been involved in any films that haven't come out yet, whether in The Crew or other projects besides this other one?
Yeah, well, Dead Season is it's not out yet, so when that comes out, do that. Other things that I'm working on are the 2 of my Trauma movies are coming out in a couple months, I think. One's called Psycho Sleepover, the other's called Street Team Massacre. I think they're coming in a double disc. Don't quote me on it. Well, I'm quoted on it, but yeah, I'm not sure. But other than that, I'm working on a movie. Maybe we'll see what's happening with it. We're trying to work on a sequel to Troll 2 right now, called Troll 2 Part 2.
I've actually heard about this film. Is that the original director of Troll 2 is involved with it? Yes. What was your capacity going to be on that film, if you can say?
Can't really talk about it just yet, but right now looks like it's going to be happening pretty soon. So, and it might be in 3D.
Wow, very interesting. Now, the Troll 2 love of recent years, did Best Worst Movie pretty much greenlight Troll 2 Part 2?
Yeah, I worked on Best Worst Movie. My friend Michael directed it, who played the little boy in Troll 2. So, Joshua. And so he started making that documentary, and George Hardy, who played the dad in Troll 2, he's only been in, as of now, he's been in a couple more movies, but he's only been in 2 movies. Street Team Massacre, a movie I made, and Troll 2. So we became friends through that, and so we worked on that, and we also want to do a documentary about the making of Troll 2 Part 2 as a sequel to Best Worst Movie.
Well, it sounds great. Is there anywhere that anyone can keep up with you online or Dead Season?
DeadSeasonMovie.com, and that's pretty much it, and Dead Season Movie on Twitter.
Well, thank you so much, Adam Deyoe, director of Dead Season, coming soon.
Thank you.
T-1000 can't stop me, I'm on fire tonight. Magneto can't stop me, I'm on fire tonight. Even Zod can't stop me, I'm on fire tonight. It's tight, don't even try to buy the second style. Mr. Spock can't stop me, I'm on fire tonight. The Wrath of Khan can't stop me, I'm on fire tonight. The Borg can't stop me, I'm on fire tonight. Because I've got space